It's cake time again, but not just any cake today. One of the greats of the cakes, chocolate cake. But not just any chocolate cake, devil's food chocolate cake. And not just any devil's food chocolate cake, but mocha devil's food chocolate cake. We just keep adding to this and adding to this. Yep, it's May 19th, National Devil's Food Cake Day. So we're just going to keep piling on the stuff and just make it better and better and better. The thing I like about this recipe too is not only is it a mocha frosting that you put on, it's a mocha cream cheese frosting. So we love cream cheese frosting like you get on a carrot cake, but this has got that coffee essence in it. Never tried this one before, hoping it comes out really good. Chocolate cake with mocha icing, mocha in the cake too. Hey, it's devil's food. Might as well go to hell with it if you have to. Alrighty, here's what you need for today. Let's get started. Okay, for the cake part of our cake today, we need 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, a ½ cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of instant espresso coffee powder, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, a ½ teaspoon of salt, a ½ cup of shortening, 1 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, 3 large eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 1/3 cups of cold water. Okay, so let's get started. First thing I did, oven 350, start preheating that. I took our 2 round cake pans, I sprayed them, I put parchment in the bottom, sprayed them again. Okay, we want to make sure those are ready to go. Now, take your flour and mix all your dry ingredients. So your flour, your cocoa powder, your espresso powder, baking soda, and salt. Don't add your sugar yet, that gets added after. So you take all your dry and just whisk those together in a bowl, okay? Next, in your KitchenAid mixer here, you're going to take your softened shortening, okay? Now I find that using the bars is a lot easier than trying to measure and scoop the actual tub of Crisco shortening or whatever shortening you use and measuring it off and scooping it. It's just easier to use the bars. It's got the measurements, you cut it, dump it, done. Okay, so we're going to cream this like we do our, like we cream butter. Okay, you're going to do that for about 30 seconds and then you're going to start gradually adding your sugar to the shortening, okay? Then you're going to take your 3 eggs, 1 egg at a time, okay? So each one is incorporated, then do the next one. Then once that's mixed, you'll see it's nice and fluffy and light. Add your vanilla to that. Okay, and then now what you're going to do is gradually alternate adding the flour mixture and the water. Flour mixture, water, okay? So we'll start with the flour. Just add a little bit of the flour here. Okay, and then add some of the cold water. And there you go. You got this beautiful chocolatey batter. Gotta taste it, right? That already tastes good. Should just sit here with our spatula and eat the batter. But no, we'll wait till the end and make sure that everything tastes good together, okay? So there's our beautiful batter all ready to go. Now we're going to evenly pour it into these 2 pans and get this in the oven as soon as possible because we need to eat some chocolate cake today. There they are, ready to go. Into the oven, 350 oven, 30-35 minutes. Toothpick it, comes out clean, good to go. Keep your eye, baking, all the usual rules already. So let's get these in because they got to come out, then they got to cool. Then we're going to make our frosting after that. No reason to rush and make your frosting because you still got to bake and cool these things down before you can do anything. Alrighty, so let's get these in, see you in a little bit. For our frosting today, we need 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened, a ½ cup of butter or 1 stick softened, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of instant espresso coffee powder, 1/3 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and 6½ cups of confection sugar. Cakes are out. They're cooling. They came out beautiful. That's why you got to do the spray and the parchment and then spray again, and then they come out perfect. Okay, no breaks or cracks or anything. Okay, so let's get our frosting started. We're going to take our softened block of cream cheese, our softened butter, and our vanilla, and we're just going to cream this with our mixer. Okay. Okay, and then once you got that combined, add some more of your espresso powder and your cocoa powder. And then once that's mixed together, a little bit at a time, just add all of your powdered sugar. I know it's a lot, 6½ cups, so let's hope this thing isn't just a sugar rush waiting to happen. Alrighty? So a little at a time. Okay, just a little tip. While you're adding your sugar here, if it seems like your frosting is getting a little too thick, I have a little bit of milk here. You can add a little bit of milk at a time just to kind of loosen it up if you need to, if you think it's just too thick of a frosting, okay? Okay, there's our beautiful frosting, okay? So let me start putting our cake together, okay? We're going to put a generous amount, since this is obviously 2 layers. We want to put a good amount in the middle, so we have a nice frosting layer in the middle, okay? Spread that out nice and even. You don't have to go all the way to the edge, because once you put the other layer on and press it down, it's going to ooze to the edges. Okay? Like that. Okay. Now let's decorate the whole outside of this, okay? You know how to do this. You don't have to see me watch it. Be right back once it's all coated. And there she is. All decorated, or you could really decorate it if you wanted to. Get out your piping bag and make some nice chocolate sprinkles, chocolate ganache. Really chocolate this thing up. But I mean, it's already so chocolate as it is. Chocolate cake with this mocha cake with this mocha icing, and there's lots of sugar in it already. So to dump more chocolate on it, I mean, you could, but I think it's going to be sweet enough. Now, because it's a cream cheese frosting, obviously you're going to have to keep this thing in the fridge. So I'm going to put that in there now just to kind of harden up and set for maybe an hour or so. And then we're going to come back and try this one. Plus, I got to eat lunch first. Alrighty? See you in a little bit. Okay, so we're ready to give this one a try. It's been sitting in the fridge for a little bit, so the icing got nice and firm. Let's get a nice piece out of here. Give you a shot of that. Look at that piece of cake. Alright. Got a nice amount of frosting in the middle here. We could have probably put even more, but that's okay. We got a nice thick layer on the top. Let's give this one a try. Devil's food, but with a mocha twist. I like that mocha twist to it. You can taste the subtleness of the espresso powder in the coffee. Oh yeah. It's devil's food, just with a coffee kick. Alright everybody, National Devil's Food Cake. I know they got the box mix. Make it from scratch if you got the time. If not, I'll spend $2 on a box mix and make that. Just have some devil's food cake today. Alrighty, see you tomorrow everybody.